Lou, let's talk today about the Leadership Challenge and particularly how it affected Jacksonville Public Libraries.
Well, I was very pleased when about a year and a half ago I got a call from Barbara Gubbin, who's the director there, and Barbara was interested in developing a leadership program for the entire organization. And so I suggested to her that we use a train-the-trainer model and base the leadership training on the Leadership Challenge program developed by Jim Kouzes and Barry Posner a number of years back. I've used this curriculum many times, and I don't know how you feel, Susan, after working with me on it, but I thought that the program was quite successful. One of the main reasons being the outstanding class of leader trainers that we had to work with initially.
I would agree with you. I think it was terribly successful, and I think one of the reasons we found it to be so successful, one, was because of that very group, the first group of leader trainers that decided to opt in, suspend a little bit of judgment there, and work with us on the 5 practices and the 10 commitments and the leadership skills. What's another reason you thought they were so successful?
Well, I think obviously the strong support that they got from Barbara and her senior staff.
Right.
They participated, the senior leadership in the library participated not just by sponsoring and supporting the program, but they actually joined the program as learners. So I think that was a very important and critical piece of the success that we had.
I agree, and I think one of the other really important keys that we saw in their success was they really worked hard. They worked with us in a collaborative way to really learn the material. And then what I was so impressed with is that they took that information and they customized it to their own environment and their colleagues and really turned it into a professional yet a personal Jacksonville Public Library leadership training program.
Yeah, the customization piece I think was a critical part of the success they had, and I think it's extremely interesting to see how many of the leader trainers really blossomed in terms of their skills. We had folks who had some training background, but we also had many in the class who had actually not done much, if any, public speaking or certainly any training. And their willingness to really get down to business and work with us over the initial training course, I think gave them their sea legs, and then they really customized that program, and that's where the real benefit comes because they know their organization the best. And I think that in the long run, that's what's really going to serve the organization well. They created a really powerful internal vocabulary of leadership.
I agree, and I know that you and I have often said to one another that was one of the finest group of professionals that we have worked with, and we hold great fondness and appreciation for the Jacksonville Public Library leader trainers.
Absolutely, from the top leadership right through the entire organization, everyone helped us. And I think that's one of the reasons why whenever I think of Jacksonville, I think I'd love to go back there and see what they're doing now.
It's a great group. It was really an enjoyable experience.
Yeah, I enjoyed working with you on it as well.
And me as well, Lou. Thanks.
Okay.